Hi guys, I am back with a plan with me. It's been a while, but considering we are approaching the end of the year, I wanted to do my planner justice and just give it one last hurrah for the final few weeks. So we are entering into December this week, which is kind of scary. I don't feel ready for it, but it's going to happen anyway. I've seen everybody is already going full out Christmas. I'm not there yet. I'm going wintry, so I've got a few sheets from the Elliebeth Designs Hot Chocolate collection with this lovely sort of wintry knitted washi little toasty snowman and just sort of cooler tones. And then I've got a few functional sheets with checklists and labels and things from the rainbow collections, and then I've got some leftover deco bits from the daily pages from the hot chocolate collection as well. So a few bits here and there. Still, this week's got a lot of uncertainty and potential busyness going on, so yeah, we'll get to it. We'll see what happens as usual. So I'm actually going to do something I haven't done in a while, and that's to use the day cover labels. So I tend to use washi and headers because it fits slightly better and allows me to use the today's focus, but I haven't really been using it. So I'm going to go with the sort of slightly snowy, glittery effect day covers, if I can line them up well enough. There we go. It's also quite fitting because it suddenly got cold enough to snow. It wasn't dry enough for it to do anything, but it was definitely falling from the sky quite spectacularly, as we've had quite horrible storms across the country. Touch wood, most of like our house, our garden, most of the people we know have been okay, although my sister's garage did decide to go and have a little bit of a fly across the garden, which has caused a few headaches here and there, but it's fine, it's all sorted now. So yeah, it's suddenly, over the last week, has suddenly felt a lot like winter, and I've seen a lot of people already going full on Christmas trees. One of our neighbours has got full on Blackpool illuminations and has done for over a week now, which is fine. You know, it's all nice pale colours, but you can see it through our bedroom curtains, which is slightly distracting. Yeah, so day covers in. I'm actually going to put the washi strip. No, I'm not. I'm going to use this weekend banner here. If I can peel it off. I seem to have been failing at stickers recently. I don't know if I'm being too aggressive or what, but they seem to, for me, I keep getting them, managed to rip the backing off, but not the sticker. So you end up with a sticker with the bit of paper across the back, and not the stickiness, which is, it's great. It's really, really unhelpful. And then while I've got my planner this way, I'm going to put some washi down. So I think I'm going to go with these lovely leaves. So it's happening again. I'm just failing at getting the stickers off. And I've just put my craft knife down and I can't find, there it is. Oh, for goodness sake. Right. I replaced the blade on my craft knife recently. It was amazing. Slightly scary when you accidentally cut through about 3 pages of your planner, but you know, it was okay. So I'll do that. And then that. Oh, I've literally just cut through the page again. Excellent, never mind. Never mind. We won't worry about that. And then I think I'm going to go with the snowflakes across the bottom here because I quite like the blues, and it means I can pull out a few more of the sort of pinky red tones as we go through. So across here, I don't think that was straight, but never mind, I've done it now. And then across here. Okay, so that is basic starting point for the week. So first of all, I have written out my gratitude prompts for the week. This is one of the rainbow collection sheets. I just had a custom colour done in a soft grey, so it kind of goes with everything. It's not dissimilar to the grey on the Passion Planner timelines. It just means I've got those there for journaling and all sorts. So what do we start with? Let's start with work, because work is work. We're having feelings about work at the moment, which are really great. So I'm going to use my blue Sharpie S Note to block out work. So pretty straightforward week this week in terms of work hours. Nothing really different going on. So that's fairly standard. For those of you that haven't watched my videos before, because of working from home and the job I do, I can be quite flexible with my hours, so I tend to start early and finish early because it still gives me a good chunk of the day to do things after work. And starting early, you get more done with less distractions. Like, there's not as many people online bugging you about things. So those are my work hours for the week. Mealtimes is the next one. So as usual, I take lunch about then. I'm just gonna confirm. So question I've had quite a lot is about the Sharpie S Notes. I use them in a lot of things, and most people have said, oh, they bleed loads. You can't really see it. It's maybe a bit of ghosting on the darker colours, but it doesn't really bother me. So lunch hours are then and then I'll do the meal times as we go through each day. So those are kind of the anchor points in the week, really, which I like to start with because they're the things that don't really deviate in time much, and then you can kind of see where things fit in as you go. So Monday is guides and brownies on Monday. It should be a later one, but it's not going to be. We'll use that one. Oh, I'm having an issue again. There we go. It should be a later one, but it's not going to be because of complicated reasons. So I'm going to put that in there. That's quite pale, so I think I'm just going to go around the edge of that with hard liner just to make it pop out a little bit more. Then Tuesday, I don't really have anything, I don't think. I don't know. Wednesday we are cooking dinner for my dad and my sister. I say we, I am cooking dinner. So let's do a little crock pot, if I can get it off. Right, let's try this a different way that may help. So, since Rachel switched to the vinyl finish, I had it then. You can peel off just like that, really easily, and make it a little bit easier to get at stickers when you're failing at getting stickers like me. So there we go. So yeah, cooking dinner for my dad and my sister. And then I'm gonna mark in when I'm meant to be dancing, but again, this may not happen. So I've done something to my Achilles. Don't know what or how. Essentially, I woke up a bit stiff yesterday, as if I'd slept on it a bit funny. Went out for the day, it was fine. Got out of the shower last night, really started hurting, and then today I can barely walk. So not quite sure what's happened. And it's unlikely that I will dance. I haven't driven today because I don't feel I can drive. Dancing probably won't happen. I've had to cut that short because I'm relying on hubby for a lift and he's got other things going on. And then I'm meant to be away at the weekend, but obviously if it's not getting any better, I'm not going because I'm not comfortable driving that far. So yeah, it's going really, really well. So that's second, isn't it? Fourth, fifth. So the weekend, hubby is on call. So I'm going to use a little bit of this washi across the top here. To indicate that he's on call. And I'm just going to pop a label up there as well. Across there. The weekend is Nomad's Christmas, which is part of the Scout and Guide Graduate Association. It's the sort of like the clubs that I'm part of, which is taking place in Reading. But if, as I said, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not going. I can't risk driving that far if I'm not 100%. So yeah, it's fun. Oh, for goodness sake. I am having a complete fail this today. There we go. So I'm going to mark it there, and if if that happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because of that, Thursday evening after work, we are going to have to go and do the weekly food shop that I normally do on a Sunday. Because A, Rob's on call, and B, I'll have the car, so he can't go anywhere, even if he wasn't on call. So we'll put that in there. Weekly shop. And I think that's probably it for points in the week. I'm going to use my dark blue mild liner to highlight morning and evening routines. Monday will go then. Obviously this is likely to change, but it's more just to kind of, this is usually a bit more of a task list if you think about like morning and evening routine. Have I done it? Yeah, check. I'm not going to put it in for Friday because if I'm not here I won't be doing it in the normal way, and then we'll see what happens, but I will put it in for Sunday because I will be back by then if I am away. So weekend is open and flexible at the moment. I didn't put my meals in as I went along, did I? So Mondays we tend to eat relatively early. Big lunch, like dinner. Tuesdays is sort of usual sort of time. Thursdays is about then. Leaving the weekend open. And then Sunday is usually about then as well. And then just because I can, I'm going to put crock pots down for them all this week because I like to, assuming they agree with me. Because this is fun. I had the other day with headers from another shop, and I just couldn't pick them up for some reason at all. I spent ages, sort of almost doubled the time that I was trying to plan because I just seemed to fail at the simple task of removing a sticker from the backing paper. So it's definitely a me thing. She says, and I'm going to try not to get frustrated, start shouting or have a tantrum or anything like that, because that can well happen. It is me after all. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about those for now. We will leave that, but those are where they're going in. I've got some checklists to add to here, if I can find them. There we go. So this is just another one of the rainbow sheets. So I'm just going to add in here for generally sort of something good or positive that happens each day, and then we're going to fill in the bottom as well. So I've already drawn in like a track of the week so that I can just add in what's going on. So we're going to start at the top by shading out Monday and Tuesday, because as of Wednesday it is advent calendar time, and as I did last year, I I've recorded videos for each day, opening the Elliebeth Designs UK advent calendar, which I will be sharing on the group and on my social media. So that's just to make sure I've done it each day. Obviously, AM PM routine I will tick off as I go on the day. I had a whole list of things in my head going, right, we'll do this. And I can't think what they are, so we won't worry about it. But I am going to do monthly reflection this week. Sort of the last one before the big end of year wrap up. I need to sort out Christmas cards, as in addresses. Got usual sort of guide admin stuff to do. My mind's gone completely blank of everything. Oh, never mind. But for reference, ticking off AM and PM routines, I have started doing it a little bit like this. So I've got like a chat box on the day and I can just tick it off, which is working really, really well. Things have come back to me now. Daily check-in. /journal. Gratitude for the day. Something in the house. Work planner check. Things have changed again and gone back to a separate work planner properly, which is working really well. But a couple of days last week where I forgot to kind of do the end of day check and set up for the next day, and it just kind of threw me a little bit. So I'm going to add that in there just to kind of keep me going. As this tends to sit open on my desk during the day. I do need to do my EBD UK blog post. As I have one coming up. And I think I'm going to have to leave it there for now because I can't think of the other things and I need to focus on the priorities for the week in there, because I need to just change my expectations based on the fact that I can't drive and my Achilles isn't great. So yeah, there is that. So that is a very simple sketch outline for the rest of the week. She says that she suddenly remembers her work stickers. One thing I tend to do on a Monday as well is just go through and add in my work meetings for the week into my work slots, so that I can just see where I've got busy days in terms of meetings or where I've got more time to work on projects and other stuff. So that's working really, really well. And yeah, that's that. So hopefully going to be carrying on through December. There's 4 weeks left before we hit the end of my planner after this week, which is kind of scary, but exciting as well, as I can get started on my new planners if and when they all arrive. And yeah, have a look out for my advent unboxing videos from the Elliebeth Designs advent box, because it's possibly even more gorgeous than last year's was. So yeah, as usual, all the links for Elliebeth Designs UK and Passion Planner will be in the description box with my personal codes, which do benefit me slightly. They both give you 10% off, and I'll leave the link for the Facebook group as well, where you can see the unboxing videos. I haven't even got the box to hand to show you the front of it, but it's stunning. So there we go. I'll leave it there for now, and I'll be back with another passion planner plan with me next week.